I remember that crisp winter morning when I, a dedicated detectorist, decided to sweep an abandoned church buried under a thick blanket of snow in the misty English countryside. The place was surreal, crumbling stone walls whispered secrets of centuries past, and the air hung heavy with mystery, as if the ghosts of history were watching my every step. My metal detector hummed softly in my gloved hands, cutting through the silence like a promise of hidden treasures. As I pushed through the creaking door, a chill ran down my spine, not just from the cold, but from the eerie feeling that something historical and unimaginable lay beneath the frozen ground. What I uncovered that day would change everything, drawing me deeper into a forgotten world. My detector beeped wildly near the altar, and I knelt down, brushing away the snow to reveal a glint of silver. Digging carefully, I unearthed a medieval chalice, its surface etched with intricate designs and studded with shimmering emeralds that caught, the faint light filtering through cracked windows. The weight of it in my hands felt ancient, as if it had once been used in sacred rituals by long-lost priests. I could hardly believe my eyes. This wasn't just valuable. It screamed historical significance, perhaps from the 12th century, a relic that museums would fight over. Venturing further into the nave, another signal pulled me toward a shadowed corner. There, half buried in the earth, was a tattered tunic that looked like it belonged to a Templar knight. The fabric, though worn, bore embroidered crosses and symbols of chivalry, evoking images of crusaders marching through distant lands. Its preservation was astonishing, and I imagined the valor it had witnessed, making it a priceless piece of medieval history that could rewrite tales of knighthood. As I scanned the aisles, the detector led me to a peculiar mound under the snow. Unearthing it revealed a crystal skull, flawlessly carved and embedded with precious stones like rubies and sapphires that sparkled unnaturally. This artifact felt otherworldly, possibly from an ancient civilization that traded with medieval Europe, its value not just in gems, but in the enigma it posed to historians. Holding it, I felt a surge of excitement, knowing this could be a key to unlocking lost knowledge. Deeper in the ruins, near what might have been a crypt entrance, my tool signaled again. I excavated a rusted but intact sword from the 13th century, its blade still sharp and hilt adorned with engravings of battles long forgotten. This wasn't some ordinary weapon. It bore the marks of a knight's forge, potentially wielded in epic conflicts, turning it into a historical gem worth fortunes in collectors' circles. The snow crunched under my boots as I moved to the transept, where another beep halted me. From the frozen soil emerged a pair of medieval knight's boots, leather toughened by time and reinforced with metal plates that hinted at armored pursuits. They were remarkably preserved, evoking visions of gallant riders charging across English fields. Their historical value immense as artifacts from a bygone era of feudal lords. In the apse, shrouded in deeper shadows, my detector went off once more. Brushing aside layers of ice, I pulled out a golden crown, heavy with intricate filigree and jewels that suggested it once adorned a royal head. This could have belonged to some forgotten king, lost during turbulent times, its surreal discovery blending myth with reality and promising untold historical revelations. As I stood there in the dim apse, snowflakes drifting through the broken roof like silent witnesses, my detector gave one final, insistent scream, louder and more urgent than anything before. My heart pounded as I dropped to my knees and began scraping away the frozen dirt with trembling hands. Beneath layers of centuries-old soil and ice, something massive and golden emerged. It was a heavy, ornate royal seal matrix, forged in solid gold and engraved with the personal coat of arms of a long-forgotten English monarch. The design featured intertwined lions and fleurs de lis, surrounded by Latin inscriptions that spoke of divine right and ancient lineage. This wasn't just treasure. It was the literal stamp of kingship, the tool used to authenticate royal decrees that shaped the history of a nation. In my hands, I held proof of a lost dynasty, an artifact so rare and significant that it could rewrite chapters of medieval British history. The weight of it all hit me at once. The chalice with its glowing emeralds, the Templar tunic, the crystal skull sparkling with gems, The 13th century sword, the knight's boots, the golden crown, and now this ultimate royal seal. Every find felt connected, as if this abandoned church had been a secret vault, hiding the remnants of a forgotten royal treasure hoard for over 700 years. I sat back on the cold stone floor, staring at the gleaming seal in the pale winter light, realizing I had stumbled into something far bigger than any detectorist's dream. The silence of the ruins seemed to hum with approval, as though the past itself had chosen to reveal its secrets to me that snowy day. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible adventure through the snow-covered ruins. I still can't quite believe what the ground gave up that day. It was truly surreal and deeply historical. Which one of these finds was your favorite? Drop a comment below and let me know. The chalice, the tunic, the crystal skull, the sword, the boots, the crown, or this final royal seal that tied it all together. I read every single one of your comments and they mean the world to me. If you enjoyed this story and want to see more real Detectorist hunts, hidden history, and unbelievable discoveries, please hit that subscribe button right now, turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload, and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow and keeps these adventures coming. Thanks again for watching. Stay curious out there, and I'll see you in the next one.